Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. It's Jerry from BackCountry Wrenching and heading out for another solo adventure in the Livingston Public land use area. It's beautiful here. This will probably be my last trip out here. As you can see, the leaves are already starting to change color, and it won't be long until it's winter time and be time to shut her down, that's for sure. But I just want to get a chance to get out here one last time before it snows. Just brought the TJ out on an adventure. Looks good, hooked up to the trailer. It was a beautiful fall day to get out. I find in the Livingston Public land use area, it's best to come out in the springtime until the end of June, then come out after September long weekend. I find in the summertime, there's just too many people and all the good spots have been taken up. There's a lot of land use, but not a lot of areas to go. Just gonna get the drone up in the sky and check out some potential camp spots. This is where a drone comes in handy. When you know there's multiple campsites close by, you can get the drone up in the sky quickly and view those campsites instead of taking the time driving in and then seeing if there's somebody in there. I'd camped at this spot a few years ago. It's a nice spot, but there's one I have my eye on, and just a couple kilometers up the road, and I'm hoping that nobody's in there because last time I came out, there was somebody there, and I'm hoping this time that I could snag this spot because I think it's one of the nicer camping spots in this area, since a lot of the camping spots have been being closed off that used to have access to the river, so it's getting less and less. It's kind of sad, but I blame it on people not taking care of the area and leaving garbage and messes behind, which is a sad state of affairs. Since I've been coming out in the backcountry over 20 years, I've seen a lot of areas closed, and I only see more being closed in the future. So I gotta enjoy it right now while I can. And this campsite was empty, this is one I wanted, and I'm glad I scored it. Finally, after trying to come to this spot for a couple of years to mark it off my checklist, I finally made it. This is a very private, secluded spot, very easy to miss, but it's also very popular. You will find lots of people come down here, and you're gonna see why. First off, you are surrounded by trees, and the creek actually wraps around, comes around where my Jeep is. Nice, slow flowing stream right by the picnic tables and goes around the corner. If you're into fishing, this would probably be a pretty good spot to fish, that's for sure. So I'm going to talk about some things that I get asked quite a bit is about bears. Bears can obviously come into your campsite at any time. You got to be smart. Don't leave any food out. Don't leave any garbage out, which would be bear attractants. However, when coming to a backcountry campsite, some of the things you're going to see around you are going to be quite evident, and one of them is right there behind me is the fire pit. If there's a bear in the area, you want to have a look at the fire pit first. Why do I say the fire pit? Because people cook in the fire pit, people burn garbage in the fire pit, and a lot of the areas that I've been to and avoided, because there's a bear in the area, the bear will actually dig the fire pit out and eat the coals. So this one here looks really good. They took the time, put the fire out, and they look like they stirred it up. Other than that, you could have a look around on the grounds, around where the fire pit is. If there was a bear, you would see tracks. You would see bear scat, but this is actually looking pretty good. That being said, that does not mean that a bear could not come down here at any time. Always be prepared. There's lots of people in this area, so if I run into trouble, I don't have to go too far. The ranger station is less than 10 kilometers away. Lots of people camping along the way. I see campgrounds are less than 2 kilometers away. There's lots of people there. I should be fine. Only animal evidence I found here is cows. Oh man, it's a hot day out. You go for a dip in that pool. Look at this. Look at this. Is this not gorgeous? So clear. Not seen any fish hiding out in the pool, but That water is crystal clear. Oh, the TJ looks pretty sexy right there. The trailer behind it, towed it nicely. We got some picnic tables. We got some wood. I did bring some wood out, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be needing it because I'll have enough to burn. I'll just get some small stuff, some small dead things with the silky saw. I need to get some things set up, get ready to prepare for the day. It might rain on and off, but either way, I think it's gonna be a pretty good time. There's lots of room to get turned around in here too. Beautiful spot. Just getting the grill heated up, but I'm out camping solo this time. It's getting late in the year. I'm just keeping it simple. Just got some smoked sausages. I don't have time to cook a gourmet meal. I got all these toys right here to play with. I don't got time to be cooking a fancy meal. I want to cook, play with my toys. Then we're gonna go out and explore and see what there is to see here. Well, I'm waiting for my smokies to cook. Motherfucking beer time. Got some Dino Sour Blackberry Sour Ale. Totally love the sours, but check out that view. Holy shit, motherfucking beer time. Epic camp spot. I found some things in the woods. Now we're gonna go check them out. But I think there's a shitter. Yes, there is. There's a crapper right there. Nice. Right by the creek. Crapper out here is definitely a great idea. However, I don't agree with having it so close to the creek, because the creek floods and the fecal matter enters the creek. I understand why someone put it there, have a dump by a beautiful stream, awesome, but I probably would have put it further in the bush where it won't be bothered by anybody. Got a fire pit right by the water. Beautiful. That'd be an amazing view. Not too level, unfortunately, for the trailer. But I think if you're tenting, it'd be okay. So let's crawl up here. Any spots for tent in the woods? Nothing too ideal. Someone went through all the trouble to use a shit bag, but didn't bury it or pack it out. I don't know what this is. There's a rope around here. I know someone took a dump. Looks like someone's shitting stick right here. Yeah. Plant your arse and poop, eh? Fecal matter. Gross. I'll say it again. Don't crap in the woods. Use a portable crapper, pack it out, or bury it. Rock outcrop right here. This is where the Lost Lemon mine is. Shut her down. Got all the gold. Some rocks in a hole. That's kind of random. Looks like somebody was throwing some burnt firewood. If it was summertime and I had sandals, I would definitely go out there and dip in that pool. I think that'd be awesome in the summertime here. The water would be cold for sure. Ah, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. This is what we want right here. Look at this. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? How many people watching this video have places like this where they can just go out to and randomly camp? Except for those folks in BC, they're very fortunate, but in Alberta, this is super nice. I'm gonna tell you right now, buying this trailer and fixing it up has changed my camping game forever. You know, the trailer's not gonna save me from a bear attack, but it does give me the added confidence to go solo and not feel worried about something, because I'm in my little coffin, my little camper coffin. I'm telling you right now, this is such a beautiful spot. Got that creek right behind me, the sound of that water, so relaxing, especially tonight when I get a campfire going. It's gonna be absolutely magical. Get a shot with the iPhone here. Just want you guys to see. Look how clear that water is so late in the season. Wow. So I got lots of projects to do on both Jeeps this coming winter. Right now, just in the final push before it starts to snow. The weather's gonna change, you know, probably pretty quick in the next few weeks. So I wanna get out as much as I can. Next weekend, I'm going hotel camping. Gonna stay at a haunted hotel. That's my view. I hear a helicopter in the sky. It's a good thing I don't have my drone up. Hello, little guy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you see something interesting? Do you? It's time to get to work now. A couple hours. She'll be dark. I'll get the wood prepped. Got the silky saw we're gonna bust out. Got the Cabela's trail cam that I've only got to use once. We're gonna take that out again, and I got this bushcraft knife that I got in a battle box order that we're going to bust out right away. Nice to have this workbench here. I can put my saw to work. Using this Garmin GPS I got from Cabela's actually a long time ago. And I'm gonna put all the campsites from now on in here for future reference. So I got this little tin. I want to fill up with those. This is the knife right here. This thing is badass. It's heavy. It's got good weight to it. Real good grip. This is its little sheath. Cut these smaller pieces up so we got some kindling. Got the firewood all processed up, smaller, a little bit bigger in those. Plus at my trailer that I brought out. I don't plan on having a big fire tonight. A couple hours, be in bed early. My fire starter right there. Oh. If it was a hot summer day, I'd be in that swimming hole right now. It's gonna be dark within the next half hour, so I want to get the trail cam set up. I got my Jeep in the picture, so when I'm ready tonight, I just turn it on. This is the best fire starter right here. None of that striking magic stuff. All right, this is what you need to start a fire. Got a nice little fire going. Got some Chilkoot beer from the Yukon. Next year, shut her down, going back. Motherfucking beer time. So torn on debating on what I want to do. I want to get a roof rack, rooftop tent. That's like $5,000 just to do that trip. It'd be cheaper for me to take my trailer. I'll see. Taking the trailer would be all right for sure. Be better for camping. Lots to decide on between now and then. All right, just put the fire out. Gotta come over here for the trail camera. Trail camera's on. Put everything away. Time to chill, watch a movie. Except I don't know what I want to watch. 9 o'clock. It's pitch black outside. Oh, good morning. Looks like it's going to be a nice morning out. The sun's coming up. I'm kind of in the valley, so I'll be shaded for a while. I didn't hear anything last night, so I don't think we would have got anything on the trail cam. I'm a little on the stiff side this morning, but other than that, I am doing fine. Walking out. On a positive note, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself. Ever since I got this trailer, and I started sleeping in the trailer, I haven't suffered those killer leg cramps anymore. So I don't know if it has anything to do with sleeping in a tent, which sounds kind of really odd, but ever since I've been sleeping in my trailer, I've been good. Got a little chilly last night. Ran the diesel heater. Finally brought the diesel level down in the little sight tube there. I just noticed this. I can't believe no one has cut this tree down yet. It's dead. You'd have firewood for a long time with that thing. On a recent video, a viewer had asked me if I ever drink the water from the streams. You could, not saying you should. But in a fast moving stream, closer to the mountain or closer to the source, I would say take your chances, probably good. This one right here behind me, I have drank out of this creek, but I filtered it. So odds are you probably shouldn't. You should always filter it. But in need of desperation, you gotta do what you gotta do. You might just end up having the runs afterwards. Yeah, she's a cold morning when you can see the exhaust already. Sound of the V8 is nice. Holy crap, it's the first time I got to bust out the X-Bowl winch. She was deep. My shoes are soaked. Water was about right to there in the mud. Holy crap, I didn't think it was going to be that freaking deep. I thought it was just going to be a little pond, but you can see where my tires are. She's soft in there. Shut her down. That almost could not have ended well. Needless to say, the off-road hitch works really well. Holy crap. I'm gonna spool up this line. I didn't have a strap to grab onto quickly, so I just wrapped the rope around the tree because my exhaust was underwater. I didn't have time to screw around. I needed to get it out before my Jeep stalled, and I really would have been hooped. This is why you should always carry a winch for self-recovery. All right, trailer's out of the mud. Just gotta get up this hill. Got to where the highway is. Just giving the Jeep a quick once over, Jeep trailer, before I head out. Make sure everything's good. Make sure the pins didn't pop out or anything. Yeah, the Expo winch worked good. I put it on. This is the first time I had a chance to use it. Saved my ass. Now it's time for the 2-hour drive home.